I want to show you something. Now we're out on Lake Winnipeg and it's 250 miles long, and granted we're only fishing just a little smidgen on the south tip of it, but still it's a lot of rough terrain, a lot of bouncing around to get here. We're probably 10 miles from our cabin, and what I do, I'll bring a big cooler, all the stuff that could get harmed, like my cinnamon rolls. I have all kinds of tackle in here. Extra, I got food in here, extra propane, all kinds of accessories, extra stuff in there, dry gloves, drinks. But I'll put the camera in there for the trip. And before we take off, I don't want to take the chance of having this lift like that and lose something. I mean, I learned by experience. I'll pick this up, turn it around, put it back in there. Safe and sound. I even put my tackle in there just for Lake Winnipeg. A lot of my special baits that I use, that'll go in there. Some more Winnipeg baits. But then you can travel like that, and then everything's right there out of the weather, and you're all set for the next move and no problems. And talking about no problems, you want to take a look at this now. We're out on a lake, and we maintain our snowmobiles real well, but you never know what's going to happen. So underneath the seat of my Bearcat, you can't never have enough bungees. I mean, that's the cheap fix for a lot of things, but frozen gas lines, some sea foam. You always got to have WD-40, a little bit of that. Starting fluid. Pins, extra pins at your sled, you might lose one. Small assortment of wrenches, screwdrivers. All new plugs, plug wrench. We can even rebuild a carburetor out here. Carb cleaner, new gas lines. No lack of tools. Got the small stuff here. Got the metric wrenches here. Standard wrenches here. So we're pretty much loaded. We got everything. And if I don't have it here, I know Tom Batuik does.
We're up here on Lake Winnipeg today, out fishing for walleyes. We're out in the main lake basin and just talking about survival gear. Up here in Canada, you're in the pristine backwoods. Anything can and will happen. Just going to go over for you some of the kit that I carry with me on my snowmobile, in my ice armor jacket, and stuff like that, just to show you what it's about in the bush in Canada. Carry a survival knife. This is just a Frostmore knife. It's not real expensive, but it's sharp. That's kind of handy. A flashlight, any kind will do. This happens to be an LED one. Zippo lighter. I carry 3 or 4 ways actually to make fire. Inside this Altoid tin, it's kind of a mess, but there's cotton balls that are saturated with petroleum jelly, and those will make fire in just about any condition. You just got to strike a match to them. You get headaches out here in these high bluebird sky days. Carry a little bottle of Tylenol or ibuprofen. Faithful Bic lighter. This is a fire steel. If my other 2 ways to make fire fail, this will without fail always make fire. You just strike them together. I carry some waterproof matches. Toilet paper, it's got many uses. You can use it to make fire. Obviously there's other stuff that's I'm not going to mention that's pretty obvious. I carry a spare toque. My axe. This is an ox head axe that I've carried for many years. It goes right on the side of my snowmobile, and I always have it for making firewood. Simple garbage bag. Reality is we're out here in the woods. Lots of people leave messes behind. I like to leave it like I found it, so I always carry a garbage bag, and if I see garbage I take the time to pick it up. Inside my rod case I carry a headlamp. Lots of times we're out here till dark or after dark, so that's kind of handy to have, you know, in situations when it gets dark. Also in my rod case, of course we're up here on Lake Winnipeg, there's 5 feet of ice. I'm probably not going to need ice picks, but they're along anyway. Inside my rod box here, I got a whole host of different things. I carry, you know, a dangler rig for deadlining, a series of rods, fishing line, lots of tackle, things like that. You never really know what you're going to run into up here, so it's handy to have it along.
Ran out of gas. No. No, it got so dang hot in here I had to shut that off. I was working up a sweat trying to beat Peterson.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Oh, please pray for me. I want to beat Chad. That's a blooper segment.